Manchester City are out of the Club World Cup. So this is our second upset for today. Initially, earlier today, it was Inter Milan who was knocked out of the Club World Cup by Fluminense. Now again, it is Manchester City that has been knocked out of the Club World Cup by Hilal. This is not just an upset. This is a very, very huge upset. Atletico Madrid are out of the Club World Cup. Inter Milan are out of the Club World Cup. Manchester City are out of the Club World Cup. wait. Does this clear the path for Chelsea going into the final? Okay. Now let's get back. The fact is, it was a fantastic game today. Now, before I talk about this game, let's talk about the other upset that has happened in the Club World Cup. Because today's game against Manchester City, today's game, it's just like one of the biggest advert of the Club World Cup. Like, this Club World Cup, this is such a huge upset. All right, now, this same Club World Cup, Flamengo beat Chelsea 3-1. Hope so I never forget. This same Club World Cup, Botafogo beat PSG 1-0. This same Club World Cup, today, Fluminense defeated Inter Milan 2-0, and the biggest upset of them all, Manchester City lost 4-3 to Hilal. See, kudos to Hilal, fantastic team. See, coming from the Asian team, coming from the Asian continent alone, a deficit to you, first of all. So, big kudos to Hilal. Now, we have seen a whole lot, in this Club World Cup. Now, let's start with this. Before this Club World Cup, so many players, so many coaches, so many people who love the game of football were so skeptical about the Club World Cup. Why? Because of the fact that not too much matches for players, not too much this, and it is too much for this, and players, they were so upset about having an extra competition. But trust me, this Club World Cup already has been a success. This Club World Cup alone don't cast so many doubts out on he has casted so many doubts. So kudos to FIFA for organizing such a fantastic tournament. Fantastic tournament. So many upsets. We have had upsets, we have had high goal scoring matches. So we'll talk about the 10-0 Bayern Munich against Auckland. 10-0. Are we going to talk about Porto and Al Ahly 4-4? Are we going to talk about Juve and Al Hilal 5-0? Are we going to talk about today's match now? 4-3. Borussia Dortmund and Sundown 4-3. Or today's match again 4-3. So it is a very successful tournament. Now let's get into the game. It was a fantastic game today. It was a fantastic advertisement for the Club World Cup. Kudos to this man, Simone Inzaghi. What a fantastic coach. This is not the same coach where they beat 5-0 for Champions League final just a few weeks ago. This is the same coach now that has led Hilal to the quarterfinal of the Club World Cup. So big kudos to this man, because the same Inter Milan when he leave few weeks ago, the same Inter Milan has been knocked out by Fluminense. Now he has taken Hilal to the quarterfinal of the Club World Cup against an almighty Manchester City. If you know how big Manchester City did against Hilal, you're going to say this is a very, very huge upset. This is a very, very big game. Kudos to this man, Leonardo, fantastic player. Leonardo today shows, many players don't come up for Europe. Many players have gone to Asia. Many players have gone to Saudi Arabia. Many players have gone to Al Hilal, Al Nassr, and the rest. But that does not mean the quality drop. Those players are still fantastic. Let's be honest. Because of the truth, yes, most of them go there for financial gain. But trust me, their quality are top notch. Al Hilal like this, they carry the whole burden of the Asian team, carry the whole burden, of the Asian continent. So it was a very, very fantastic win today. Manchester City started the scoring with a goal from Bernardo Silva. Then on the run of play, Al Hilal equalized in the second half, because the first half was 1-0 victory for Manchester City. He equalized with a goal from Leonardo, then Malcolm doubled the lead. So it was 2-1 at the time. Few minutes later, I think 3 minutes later, Haaland scored. At that point, it was an end-to-end stuff. See, as Man City they go, Al Hilal they come. As Man City they go. So it was such a huge game. Then, heading into extra time, a goal from Koulibaly. What a fantastic header from Koulibaly. Gave Al Hilal the lead. Then Manchester City came back with a goal from Foden just few minutes, I think 3 to 5 minutes into the pitch. When he came from the bench, he scored with a fantastic assist from Czechia. Now, let's talk about Manchester City signings. Those guys that Manchester City have signed, the Reinders, the Czechies, the Mamouche that they signed in January, those guys are going to cook for Manchester City. Manchester City equalized, and 5 minutes, I think 5 to 6 minutes to the end of the game, it was another goal, from Leonardo with a beautiful celebration. So that was how Manchester City lost the game. But trust me, today's match was such a huge upset. It was an end-to-end stuff, and there's no way we will not give kudos to Simone. Fantastic goalkeeper. This is the same goalkeeper that led Morocco to the semi-final of the World Cup in 2022. Fantastic goalkeeper. He kept every single minute of the World Cup, and now he has kept every single minute of this Club World Cup. So kudos to Hilal for a fantastic game today. Now it's like a pathway for Chelsea, going into the last 8 of this Club World Cup. Now it's going to be Hilal versus Fluminense, then Chelsea versus Palmeiras. If Chelsea beats Palmeiras, Chelsea is going to meet one of Fluminense or Hilal and the semi-finals, and that's like a pathway to the final, because Manchester City are the only biggest team, or the only big team, and Inter Milan were the only big team in the round of 16 for Chelsea's path to the final. So this alone has cleared the way for Chelsea to end up to the final. Chelsea just have to win against Palmeiras and beat Hilal or Fluminense, anyone who qualifies. So we are not underrating any club. But these guys have done fantastic. What a match today. If you didn't see that match, trust me, you missed a whole lot. It was a very, very good advertisement for the Club World Cup, and we need to have tournaments like this often again, because this was a fantastic match. Pep Guardiola and his boys have gone home. Please tell me what you think about this game. Tell me what you think about the Club World Cup. Tell me what you think about Hilal or Chelsea chances of winning the Club World Cup with this pathway to the final. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to this channel, hit the like button. Until I come your way again next time, I remain your boy Mike Way. Stay cool. Cheers.